Alright, first and foremost, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash, the honor to the apostles and the elders that do rule by that great millstone. Peace and salutation to the sincere Akim out there pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the humble and sincere sisters out there as well. This lesson will be entitled The Overstimulating Society Created to Destroy You. Right, a testimony on electronic devices. I'll try to make this as short as possible and to the point. The testimony is basically on what I observe with the app known as TikTok, right? And not just TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or video games, all these social media / entertainment platforms and devices, right? The television and cable and the true purpose of these devices, right? And the true purpose of these devices is to destroy your focus, you understand, and to keep you blinded and confused. Ultimately, that is the purpose of these devices. And to prove it, I would open TikTok and I would watch a couple of videos, what seemed to be a couple of videos, and when I check the time, 2 hours passed me, 3 hours has passed me, and I didn't feel it. Right? You're on YouTube, you're watching this, you enter the app and you're scrolling, and instead of clicking a video with the apostles or with the brothers, true, you clicking on some dumbass video that ain't gonna benefit you. You on Instagram watching funny vids, you on Twitter just watching your feed, and it's all distraction. The things of this world is distraction, is vanity, and not just devices, but the food we eat as well. The food we eat, the things we indulge in, is just an overstimulation of the mind, right? They put sugar, high levels of sugar, in the foods that we eat, right? And these apps, even pornography, right? They push porn in all these platforms, right? Because that is one of the most overstimulating things you could, partake in, and it desensitizes you from the real world, right? Because what takes place is, let's say you receive a notification on your phone, immediately your dopamine spikes, right? And the dopamine is not the hormone that makes you feel good. It is the hormone that gives you the motivation to click, to scroll, to do something, right? So this hormone spikes, right? Causing you to click on whatever you have to click on. And this is how Esau is able to control the people's minds. You understand? Because the dopamine, that is the desire hormone, the motivation hormone. So you scrolling through TikTok, the reason why you slide to another video is because of dopamine, giving you that, making you desire to see a different type of content, a new content than the video you previously saw. And that's how you enter into that spiral, because you scroll and you end up on another video, and the same procedure in your mind takes place, and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going. All these apps, all these video games, you only play 10 minutes, it turns into 2 hours, right? You're procrastinating, you do a video here, you would go and study, and you're on these apps and it's just distracting you and destroying you. All men are different, you understand? So some things mightn't bother others, as it would you, right? But you ought to understand, your work, your strengths, your weaknesses, the things that causing you to fall short, the things that making you weary, and eliminate it from your life. Because I would say this, when I decided to delete the app, I became the most productive I have ever been in terms of this truth, to the point where, the day after I deleted the app, that entire day, all I did was just I watched videos, I made videos, I studied, I prayed, I increased in my labor, and from then till now, I've seen a miraculous change just from deleting this app. You understand? So it's to create that balance in life, and don't let these things overtake you, right, and overpower your true purpose. So I'll get a few scriptures and I could close off. First Corinthians 6 verse 12, it say, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. And this is exactly where it is. These things that we indulge in, we are in our liberty to do so. We could watch TikTok, we could play video games, we could watch movies, we could go out and party, we could eat snacks, and whatever the case is. All these things are lawful, but they are not expedient. All things are not expedient. All things are lawful, but I will not be brought under the power of any, because these things would lead you to be destroyed in the end. Because if you was to spend all your time on social media, you ain't studying to do the work of the Lord. You ain't studying to pray, you ain't studying to fast, you ain't studying to make videos, watch videos, study, to really boost your faith and focus on the Lord, because you're focusing on funny videos. And before you know it, you're not in the truth anymore. You understand? Simple as that. Same thing with food. You understand? Same thing with food. If you was a gluttonous man or a woman, and you just eating, and then as you hungry, you had to eat and you had to eat. If the time comes in the last days where you 4 days pass, you ain't eat or drink anything, and the Lord calls a wild pig, a wild hog or something to pass your way, what you gonna do? You're gonna slay the animal and eat the unclean meat because you hungry, right? So that's something as simple as that. No, I shouldn't say simple, but that could lead to your destruction. You being on this app all the time could lead to your destruction, right? Alcohol, lawful. Are you gonna get drunk every day? No, because that will cause you to move away from the Heavenly Father. Marijuana, lawful. Are you going to get high every single moment of your life? No, because your purpose in life is not to get high, not to get drunk, not to be greedy, and not to be entertained. The purpose of life is to serve Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. The reason we're on the earth right now is to do what we've been doing. You understand? Just being that light and striving to be as the best that we possibly could be, right? Matthew 5 verse 29, it say, and if thy right hand offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. Right? So it's better to eliminate these things out of your life, right? Even if it's a woman, right? If you with a woman that is only bringing problems, stress, into your life that is going to cause a weakness in your spirit. Because if this woman constantly stressing you out, the nigga woman is shouting, screaming at you, fighting you for every single thing. They want to conform to your ways, which is the ways of the Lord, right? And that's all she bringing to you. That is going to affect your work. And our work is this truth that is going to affect the way you do this work. That could have you being in that state could allow demon attacks. Right? So if this is something that offending you and will cause you to be unstable in the spirit, eliminate it. Apps, alcohol, drugs, well I shouldn't even say drugs, marijuana, right, weed, these women, people, video games, any bad habits, whatever it may be, food, if it is causing you to stray from the goal on any level, then it must be eliminated if you want to achieve that salvation. You understand? So I'll kick a bit, man. Just a moment. Alright, 1 Corinthians 7:31. It say, and they that use this world are not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So use the world, right? You could use these things to pass time. These things done in moderation, it could bring about a good time. You playing video games, watching movies, or you having a little snack, it could bring about a good time. But don't abuse this world and the things in it. Because you have to remember, these things, the way Esau's kingdom is set up, it is not set up for you to benefit from it and for your life to go well. It ain't set up like that. Esau's kingdom is set up for pain, for sorrows, for him to be established, to be exalted, to be king of earth. You understand? Not for Israel, not for people to achieve anything. And this is the reason I always bring it up. Depression is at its highest, anxiety, all these mental health issues, suicide, these things continue to increase, right? Because of the way Esau's kingdom is established. Obesity, it continues to increase because of the overstimulating foods. You understand? Diseases and sickness and all these things because of the foods, because he poisons the water and the air, right? Everybody's brain is out of whack. Everybody addicted to their phones. Can't walk outside without your phone. Can't be in nature without taking a picture. This is what Esau has caused us to be, to where little children already know how to work an iPad and a phone and a tablet. You understand? And barely know anything about the outside world. Don't even want to play. Why would they want to when their brain is already being overstimulated by these phones, by these electronic devices? Right? So as we walk, understand how you walk and where to walk. Understand that if something is, you realize that this is affecting you, this causing you to turn away from the goal, it's taking up too much time, too much valuable time, get rid of it. Remove it from thee. You understand? whatever it may be, if it is causing you any kind of laziness, causing you to be lazy, to be a slugger, to procrastinate, you understand? Remove it. Remove it from you. Because if it ain't benefiting, right? If it ain't building you up, then it is bringing you down. If it ain't pushing you forward, it's pulling you back. You understand? So it's either you wanna go back into the world, right? Either you don't care and you wanna go back into the world, or you're choosing to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and understanding that these little pleasures and all these things, it's gonna pass away with the world. So Yahweh bless us edifying. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makakodash. Shalom.